about 6:30 in the morning. I'm freezing, so cold and so dark, and barely see anything. I hope I'm coming into frame right now. We can head down to the beach, get some beautiful shots in the morning of the sunrise. Hopefully get some beautiful golden colors on the rocks. We'll head down right now. So I'm down the beach now. This sunrise is probably going to be one of the best sunrises I've ever seen in my life. Guaranteed. I think being on the east coast of Tasmania right now, couldn't ask for a better place to be. Was that not fucking amazing? Had some technical issues there because my drone actually decided to disconnect. I don't know what's going on. I think it might have been the ferrous in the rock or something. All the iron in them. Whatever was going on. Kept on disconnecting, so I wasn't able to use much, but even I was able to experience it and just enjoy it. Maybe put away the camera, just enjoy the experience for a little while, you know? June, on the other hand, got absolutely saturated. Sitting down on one of the rocks, and a massive wave came over and splashed over all of him. Camera, lens, everything saturated. He comes running up screaming, he's like, I need to dry it up. I don't think he's too happy about it. Alright, we just finished up our shots. We're gonna head back down to the campsite now. The plan is for today, head up towards Bay of Fires, go to some beautiful waterfalls up there. Hopefully get something that actually is good. This time the drone better be working because this is bullshit back there. Honestly, I cannot deal with this.
Are you alive?
Yeah. Breakfast of champions. Okay, so the plan was yesterday to actually start the vlog when we arrived at the campsite. I'm supposed to come here, set up, and actually talk and begin everything, but when we arrived here, it was getting dark. I actually got pretty sick on the way up, and I just didn't feel like it, so decided to start it today. But now we're in here and we're at the campsite. I haven't given you any context to where we actually are. So the place we're at now is actually called Chain of Lagoons. It's this place just to the east of St Mary's in Tasmania. It's pretty bloody beautiful. There's just a whole coastline. There's all these lagoons along there, and I'm standing at one right now. You can see that. This is just off the coast. It's freaking amazing here. Last night we had the sunset from behind, but we had all this up over here. Beautiful purple and blue and red. Some fantastic shots. But I just didn't feel like actually vlogging last night because, well, again, I wasn't feeling fantastic and we'd arrived too late. And it got to the point where it was just too dark to even do anything. But the plan is for the rest of the day, we're going to chill here for a little while, and then we're going to head up to, I think I already said it, up to around about the Bay of Fires, and try and get something going on there. We might stay there the night. If not, we'll come back here, but we're kind of deciding what we're going to do because we're not sure if there's going to be actually a spot up there. Because when we arrived here, we actually had to just drive really, really hard to find this spot. Everyone's here. It's the Easter holidays. What do you expect, I guess? I mean, you know, everyone's here for the good times, the family. It's a family event. Time for a holiday. But Bay of Fires is a bit more of a popular spot as well, so there's very, very, very low chance we're even going to get a spot there at all. And now we're concerned if we leave here, we're going to lose the spot. We're thinking about leaving one or two people here, leaving the tents here, heading up to Bay of Fires and then coming back. But then again, that's another really long trip, so it's like a 50-minute drive just up there and then heading back. It's like, poof. So we'll see what goes on. Anyway, I'm going to turn this camera off because my batteries are low. So we just come to a place called Halls Falls, just here for a little while. This is some tasty, tasty B-roll here. Check this out. gotta say, that was the coldest water I've ever been in. How do you guys like it? Yeah.
It was good, but it was cold.
Definitely cold.
It's definitely got the heart racing, that's for sure. See, I think one of the best things about living in Tasmania, or I guess Australia, is the fact that you can just go to places like this. Places that are just beautiful and amazing. You can just, down the road from where you live, it's not that hard. Kids can come, anyone can go. You just have the most amazing time. The water and the sun, you can spend the whole day here with the family, or just go by yourself with some friends. It's just something to do. I don't see many places like that. You talk about places in the US or something, you have to go for big treks across somewhere to get to that magical spot. We've traveled maybe about 5 hours to get here, but we can do this just around the corner from where I live, down south. And that's the most magical thing about living here, I think. These guys had a fantastic plan when we stopped back in St. Helens. They're gonna come up with a great plan for when we go back to the campsite. Tell them all about it, guys.
Yeah, bitches make money! Hookers and cocaine. Hookers and cocaine. No, cocaine and caviar. First of all, we're gonna get some marshmallows. Make some fire. Marshmallow fire. We got some roast. And we're gonna chuck that in foil. Dig a hole in the ground. Chuck it in. Hopefully some elves will come by in a couple hours. We leave the site and then they replace it with some cooked pork. Also follow me on Instagram.
Shameless plug.
at Neon Gorilla.
I'll link it down below. I don't know what is going on right now.
If I die from this, Bodhi's gonna start a GoFundMe page and you can pay for my medical bills.
And that's the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And no, I'm joking. Honestly, that was actually the end of the video though. This is kind of just a prologue, epilogue, something that comes after, after everything else. Basically what happened is 20 minutes after that last scene, I had my head in the bushes. I was completely incapacitated. I was uncontrollably vomiting. And that's just not a fun experience for me or you, so there's no point even showing anything that, not that I was filming it, but my friends were doing stupid shit all the time and making me look ridiculous, but basically, yeah, I don't know what was going on. I think I must have consumed some of the lagoon water or something. It was just not agreeing with me anyway, and I had like blurry vision. I was like shaking uncontrollably, and it was not a fun time. So that was the entire trip that I was able to capture, which is not too bad. It was, it was still a decent amount there, but it was definitely cut short. There was not to the full extent that I actually wanted to show you. Missed out on a trip up to St. Patrick's Head, just out of St. Mary's, I think it was. These guys had an amazing time there. They got some great photos. In the links below, go check them out on their Instagram. I think they've got a couple of photos up they're gonna put up. But yeah, they were fantastic. I'm really gonna have to go back there sometime soon because it looks amazing. Definitely gonna have to do something like that again. These guys are kind of like, the crew that you kind of want to be hanging out with for this kind of stuff, because we've got all the same focus in the way of these things. Like, that's the best part, is hanging out with a group of people that have the same goals as you, I guess you could say. And that's something that you really need to look for, I think. As said before, I'll link Jun's Instagram down below, and I'll also chuck in Levi's just in case you want to check out their stuff. They've got some fantastic stuff up there. I should have another video coming out in the next week or so. I've been really slack with it at the moment. It's actually supposed to come out before this video, but it's more of an unboxing. But try and get my name out a little bit. I'm trying to see if I can change things up, trying to turn things around. Maybe start promoting myself, because honestly, I've never done that. It's a little bit nerve-wracking. I've always been trying to be a little small, hoping that I'll be growing outside of my social group. But now I'm kind of building up a little bit more confidence. I want to start getting people to know about me. So try and tell anyone you know about me. I'll start doing the same thing, and hopefully we can grow this channel from, I think, what are we sitting on, like a petty 28 subscribers at the moment. I want to try and hit over 100 before the end of the year. And that's, might be a small goal in terms of some people, but definitely for me, it's big goal to reach, and I think it's a decent one to try and strive for. So help me out if you can. We'll try and aim for that. That comes to the end of this. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and consider checking out my other stuff as well. But yeah, in the meantime, do what you do, enjoy life, and yeah, peace.